Tiffany Trump and her husband, Michael Boulos, have been figuring out life as a married couple away from the spotlight. Since tying the knot on November 12, 2022, Tiffany and Boulos have largely kept to themselves, even amid Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. Despite keeping a low profile, Tiffany and Boulos' relationship has still drawn attention for some of the strange aspects surrounding it. What almost led to the cancellation of their wedding just days before the big day, and are the couple really in love? Stay tuned to find out. Tiffany Ariana Trump was born on October 13, 1993 in West Palm Beach, Florida. She is the only child of Donald Trump and his second wife, actress and television personality Marla Maples. Her birth followed a highly publicized affair between Donald and Marla, which began while Donald was still married to his first wife, Ivana Trump. The affair led to a very public divorce between Donald and Ivana after 14 years of marriage. Just months after the divorce, Marla became pregnant, and she and Donald married soon after. This scandal had a lasting impact on Tiffany's early life, although she was too young to grasp the situation at the time. Her parents' marriage, however, did not last long. They separated in 1997 and finalized their divorce in 1999. After the split, Tiffany moved to Los Angeles with her mother, who was determined to provide a more private upbringing, away from the public eye that constantly surrounded her father's life. As a result, Tiffany had limited contact with her father, typically seeing him only during spring breaks and occasional holiday visits. Despite the distance, Tiffany experienced some of the same privileges as her half-siblings. She attended the prestigious Viewpoint School in Calabasas, California, known for its high tuition fees, which exceed $36,000 annually. This elite education offered Tiffany a comfortable lifestyle and a solid academic foundation. Unlike her mother, Marla Maples, Tiffany Trump did not pursue a career in acting. However, she briefly explored the music industry as a teenager. In 2011, she released a single titled "Like a Bird." Despite this venture, Tiffany made it clear that music was more of a hobby than a serious career aspiration. She stated, "I love music, but right now my priority is focusing on school and getting into a good college." This focus on academics did not preclude her from exploring other interests, such as fashion. In 2011, Tiffany interned at Vogue, which allowed her to gain experience in the fashion industry. Since then, she has frequently appeared at high-profile fashion and art events in New York City. After completing her education at Viewpoint School in 2012, Tiffany continued her academic journey at the University of Pennsylvania. She majored in sociology with a concentration in law and urban studies. While at university, Tiffany also dabbled in modeling, drawing inspiration from the modeling careers of her mother, Marla, her half-sister, Ivanka, and her stepmother, Melania. She made her modeling debut during New York Fashion Week in early 2016, showcasing her versatility and interest in various fields. Tiffany Trump approached her brief stint in modeling with a sense of casual exploration rather than serious ambition. By choosing not to publicize her participation in New York Fashion Week, she indicated that her involvement was more about enjoying the experience than launching a career in the industry. This understated approach was consistent with her overall lifestyle, which has been notably more private compared to other members of the Trump family. Despite her high-profile lineage, Tiffany largely stayed out of the public eye, refraining from involvement in her father's political campaigns or business ventures until 2016. Tiffany's personal life also remained relatively low-key. She dated Ross Mechanic, a fellow student at the University of Pennsylvania, for 2 years. The couple was occasionally spotted together at social events, but they kept their relationship largely private. Their breakup in 2017 coincided with Tiffany's entry into Georgetown University Law School, marking a new chapter in her life. In the summer of 2018, Tiffany traveled to Greece, where she met Michael Boulos, the man who would become her husband. They were introduced while partying in Mykonos and quickly developed a strong connection. Michael Boulos hails from a wealthy Lebanese family that owns Boulos Enterprises, a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate operating in various sectors in Nigeria. Michael has taken an active role in the family business, serving as a director in some of his father's companies. Michael Boulos has a diverse and international background. Born in Lebanon, he spent his formative years in Lagos, Nigeria, where his family runs a successful business empire, Boulos Enterprises. This conglomerate, which operates in various sectors, has positioned the Boulos family as prominent figures in Nigeria's business landscape. Seeking further education, Michael moved to London, where he attended Regent University. There, he pursued a bachelor's degree in global business management, graduating in 2018. It was during his time at Regent University that Michael met Tiffany Trump. Their connection blossomed rapidly, and by Thanksgiving of 2018, Michael was already introduced to the Trump family. The couple's presence at various official functions underscored the seriousness of their relationship. After 3 years of being together, Michael proposed to Tiffany in a highly memorable and romantic setting, the Rose Garden of the White House. He presented her with a breathtaking 13-carat diamond ring valued at $1.2 million. Tiffany shared the joyous news on Instagram, expressing her excitement. "It has been an honor to celebrate many milestones, historic occasions, and create memories with my family here at the White House. None is more special than my engagement to my amazing fiancé, feeling blessed and excited for the next chapter." This grand proposal wasn't the first time Michael had demonstrated his affection through lavish gifts. Early in their relationship, he reportedly gave Tiffany a diamond friendship bracelet worth $680,000. The wedding of Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos was a much-anticipated event, capturing the attention of many. A year after their engagement, they celebrated their nuptials in a lavish ceremony at her father's Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida. The guest list included around 250 attendees, among them all of Tiffany's half-siblings. Notably, her sister Ivanka played a special role as a bridesmaid, donning a stunning sky-blue gown. The festivities kicked off with a pre-wedding reception held at the Trump International Golf Course. Tiffany made a striking appearance in a white strapless A-line dress, elegantly adorned with an embellished belt that accentuated her waist. Meanwhile, the groom, Michael, looked dapper in a pale gray suit paired with a pink tie, adding a touch of color to his ensemble. The following day, the main ceremony took place at the Mar-a-Lago resort, set against a backdrop of vibrant floral arches. Former U.S. President Donald Trump proudly walked his youngest daughter down the aisle. Tiffany radiated beauty in a long-sleeved gown crafted by renowned Lebanese designer Elie Saab. The couple exchanged heartfelt vows, visibly overjoyed to be united as husband and wife. The celebration continued with a reception in the resort's ballroom, featuring live music and captivating performances. One of the highlights was Tiffany and Michael's enchanting first dance as a married couple. The evening's grandeur was further highlighted by an impressive 8-tier wedding cake adorned with white flowers, a subtle homage to the cake from Marla Maples and Donald Trump's wedding in 1993. Tiffany later changed into a simple yet elegant white gown, complemented by a magnificent diamond necklace. However, the lead-up to this joyous day was not without its challenges. Just days before the wedding, Hurricane Nicole threatened to disrupt the event, with forecasts indicating it would make landfall on Florida's Atlantic coast. The impending storm caused considerable concern, reportedly leaving Tiffany in a state of near-total panic. According to Page 6, the severity of the storm led to the evacuation of the Mar-a-Lago resort, with staff being sent home as a precaution. This unforeseen situation forced the couple to cancel several pre-wedding events, including a planned golf outing. The closure of Palm Beach International Airport due to the storm added another layer of uncertainty, complicating travel arrangements for many guests. Despite these challenges, fortune smiled on the couple as Hurricane Nicole veered away from Palm Beach, allowing the wedding to proceed as planned. The day turned out to be a memorable and beautiful celebration of their love, overcoming the stormy hurdles to achieve a fairy tale ending. Nearly 2 years have passed since Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos' grand wedding, and the couple has largely stayed out of the public eye, opting for a quieter, more private life. They seem to enjoy a low-key existence, focusing on their personal and professional lives away from the media spotlight. Tiffany, armed with a Juris Doctor degree from Georgetown University, is reportedly working as a legal research assistant at the university's law center. Given her background and education, there's speculation that she might one day join her father's team of lawyers, potentially becoming a trusted legal counsel within the Trump family. Despite often being referred to as the forgotten Trump due to her relatively low profile and her upbringing away from the intense scrutiny faced by her half-siblings, Tiffany has gradually carved out her own identity. While she spent much of her early life out of the public eye, her accomplishments and personal milestones have helped her establish her own presence. Despite maintaining a relatively low profile, the relationship between Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos has garnered attention due to some perceived peculiarities. The couple's differences, such as their age gap and contrasting upbringings, have led many to view them as an unlikely match. Tiffany, the daughter of a former U.S. president, and Michael, who grew up in a wealthy Lebanese family in Nigeria, come from markedly different worlds. However, their families appear to have embraced the relationship wholeheartedly. Tiffany's mother, Marla Maples, has expressed her approval of Boulos, referring to him affectionately as like a son, on her Instagram stories in November 2020. Maples even relocated to Florida in 2021 to be closer to the couple, indicating her support and desire to stay connected. Her closeness with Boulos' family was also evident when she joined them for a skiing trip in the French Alps in January 2022, highlighting a warm and growing bond between the families. Boulos has also seamlessly integrated into the Trump family. Early in their relationship, he spent Thanksgiving in 2018 with Donald Trump, alongside his children Eric, Donald Jr., Barron, Ivanka, and their respective families. His inclusion in such family gatherings suggested a level of acceptance and affection from the Trumps. Ivanka, in particular, played a significant role in their wedding, serving as one of Tiffany's bridesmaids. She shared her well wishes for the couple on Instagram, expressing hope for their happiness and joy as they embarked on their life together as husband and wife. Despite these positive signs, observers continue to note the unusual aspects of their relationship. They met thanks to Lindsay Lohan. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos first crossed paths in an unexpected setting, at Lindsay Lohan's beach club in Mykonos, Greece during the summer of 2018. Although rumors swirled about Lohan's involvement in their meeting, she has denied any role in introducing the two. In a 2019 interview with People, Lohan clarified, "I wasn't there when they met. I know him and I know her, but I don't know what happened." She downplayed her connection with both, noting she had recently met Boulos and was only friendly with Trump. Despite this, a June 2018 New York Times profile suggested that Trump was actually traveling to Greece to visit Lohan. Lohan had previously spoken highly of Trump, describing her as a really sweet girl and a nice person. The two had been in touch as recently as April of that year and had spent time together that summer. In July 2018, Lohan posted a photo on Instagram of herself with Trump at a fundraiser for wildfire victims, although she later deleted the post. Their mutual friend, Andrew Warren, also shared a video on his Instagram stories showing Lohan doing Trump's hair. Boulos was present at the event as well, though it's unclear if he and Trump were together at that time. By the following summer, Trump and Boulos were back in Mykonos, enjoying their romance. In July 2019, they were spotted jet skiing and soaking up the sun, rekindling their connection in the place where it all began. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos have little in common. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos come from strikingly different backgrounds. Born near the Trump family's estate in Palm Beach, Tiffany spent much of her childhood in California after her parents, Marla Maples and Donald Trump, divorced in the late 90s. Although she occasionally visited Mar-a-Lago for spring breaks, her interactions with her father were sporadic and mainly tied to her achievements. A family friend told the New York Times in 2016, whenever Tiffany got an award, he would fly to California to see her get it. In contrast, Michael Boulos' upbringing was worlds apart. Born in Lebanon, he moved to Nigeria as a toddler when his father, Masad Boulos, established Boulos Enterprises and SCOA Nigeria. His mother, Sarah Boulos, is a notable figure in Lagos, founding Nigeria's Society for the Performing Arts. Thanks to his family's successful business ventures, Michael is part of a multi-billion-dollar fortune. Michael has a brother, Fares Boulos, a musician known as Faraz Tafari, and two sisters, Oriane and Sophie. Unlike Tiffany, who grew up in a blended family, Michael was raised in a traditional, tight-knit family environment. His parents, Sarah and Masad, remain married and frequently vacation with their children. Despite their vastly different upbringings, Tiffany and Michael share a common bond through the luxurious lifestyles provided by their billionaire families. Donald Trump insulted the country Michael Boulos grew up in. Just months before Michael Boulos met Tiffany Trump, Donald Trump made headlines for criticizing countries connected to Michael's past. In January 2018, during a meeting, the then-president disparaged a plan to protect immigrants from nations he labeled S-hole countries, including Haiti, El Salvador, and several African nations. Nigeria's Foreign Minister Geoffrey Onyema responded, saying the comments were deeply hurtful, offensive, and unacceptable. This was not the first instance of Donald expressing his disdain for Nigeria. Earlier that year, he had voiced complaints about the 40,000 Nigerian immigrants who entered the U.S. in 2017, suggesting they would never go back to their huts, as reported in June 2017. In contrast, Michael Boulos is proud of his Nigerian heritage, proudly displaying the Nigerian flag in his Instagram bio alongside those of the U.S., Lebanon, and France. Despite Donald Trump's derogatory remarks, he seems to have made an exception for Michael. Leading up to the wedding, Donald set aside his previous criticisms and congratulated the couple. On Truth Social in November 2022, he wrote, "She and Michael are a beautiful couple who will be very happy together." Similarly, the Boulos family appears to hold no grudge against Donald. Michael's father, Masad Boulos, praised Trump, calling him the best president in recent U.S. history in a 2021 interview with the Daily Mail. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos have an age gap. Tiffany Trump was born on October 13, 1993, making her almost 4 years older than her husband, Michael Boulos, who was born on August 27, 1997. Their age gap drew attention and became a topic of political commentary when right-wing commentator Richard Hananiah criticized President Joe Biden's granddaughter, Naomi Biden, for being 3 years older than her husband, Peter Neal. Hananiah tweeted in November 2022, "Biden's granddaughter is 3 years older than her husband. This is the America that they want." Hananiah's comment was particularly notable because Naomi's wedding to Neal took place just a week after Tiffany and Boulos' nuptials on November 19, 2022. Many social media users quickly pointed out the discrepancy in Hananiah's critique. One user on X remarked, clutching his pearls, literally, over a 3-year difference in age. Never mind that Tiffany Trump is 4 years older than her just-married husband. In response to the backlash, Hananiah defended his stance by emphasizing his political views. "That's why I voted for Evan McMullin," he tweeted, referring to the independent candidate from the 2016 presidential election. Despite the public scrutiny, Tiffany and Michael have not addressed their age difference, and it seems unlikely they will. Many argue that age differences in relationships are not an issue for younger generations and should not be a concern for older ones either. As one person put it, this is not a problem for Gen Z and younger millennials. I hope it's not a problem for us oldies either. Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos' engagement had an interesting timing. Tiffany Trump announced her engagement to Michael Boulos on January 19, 2021, which happened to be the last day of Donald Trump's presidency. Adding to the intrigue, Boulos chose the White House as the setting for his proposal. Tiffany's Instagram post highlighted her sentimental attachment to the place, as she wrote, "It has been an honor to celebrate many milestones, historic occasions, and create memories with my family here at the White House. None more special than my engagement to my amazing fiancé, Michael." The choice of date and location didn't go unnoticed, and social media users had a lot to say. One user on X commented, "Lamau, at Tiffany getting engaged just in time to have her engagement photos at the White House while she still has access." Another user speculated humorously about the planning behind the photo shoot, saying, "Tiffany was not doing ring pics on a beach. She was doing them at the White House or not at all." Some people even drew parallels to reality TV show finales, with one joking, "It's like every Bachelor contestant getting engaged during the finale." Tiffany did have a professional engagement photo shoot at the White House, although she only shared the photos a year later. In her Instagram post, she reflected on their first year together, captioning a photo of Boulos proposing and another of them embracing in the Rose Garden, "1 year down, forever to go." Tiffany Trump and Michael Boulos' relationship is a captivating blend of glamour, intrigue, and unexpected challenges. From their high-profile engagement at the White House to the dramatic events leading up to their wedding, their love story has certainly made waves. As they continue to navigate their life together, it's clear that their journey is anything but ordinary. What do you think about the dramatic moments surrounding Tiffany and Michael's wedding? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.